What up? What up? What up? Hey guys, it's your resident online mortgage lender, Robert Lewis, NMLS license number 180100. The question is, should you use down payment assistance to help you purchase your next home? We're going to talk about it in today's video. I want to give you three questions you should ask yourself or whoever it is that's helping you make the decision on whether you should take advantage of a down payment assistance program so that you can really look at it objectively, right? To make sure that you're making the right decision. So that is the reason for the video today. So let's get right into it without any further ado. So the first question you should ask yourself and or whoever's helping you make the decision is, what are the costs and or fees associated with whatever program it is that you're interested in? The reason that's my first question is just today, in fact, answering a lot of the same question, that question specifically on YouTube, on some videos that I have out there, and just folks in general that are reaching out to me asking about down payment assistance. And they always want to know about the cost. So here's what you need to know. All programs, all of these programs have administrative cost and or fees that are going to be associated with them. So whoever you choose to work with, as far as your lender of choice, your partner of choice, they should be very well versed in said fees for a program. But you will have additional fees that are associated with whatever down payment assistance program you use, on top of your normal and customary closing costs. Okay. So that's a question that you want to ask to whoever it is that's helping you with whatever program you're looking into, or what are the fees that are associated with it, right? Because as I always say, there's nothing's free, right? Number two, second thing you should ask yourself or whoever it is that's helping you make this decision is, do you have to pay the money back? Okay. Down payment assistance comes in a myriad of different forms, but when I've distilled it down, it's basically grant or grants, right? That's what we really want if you're going to utilize one of these things. Um, Deferred loans, which are somewhat of a hybrid, right? In that a lot of these deferred community silent seconds are going to be forgiven at some interval in the future. But deferred loans, and then you have the loans, okay, that must be paid back, okay, and then you have forgivable loans, okay. So, you know what? Did I kind of step on myself? No, I didn't. Let's call it deferred loans and then forgivable loans. Okay. So deferred loans are in the form of down payment assistance that you're funded or you're given these monies up front to help you with the down payment and our closing costs. And at some point in time in the future, either after you've paid off the loan per schedule over 30 years down the line somewhere, you have to pay the money back. Okay. It's a loan. It's just deferred for some point period in time. There's also programs now where you have to share in your equity, future equity, and things of that nature. So um, you want to know what is required of you when you're receiving said monies, because just like with the fees, right? Nothing's free. Okay. And so you might ask yourself, well, why are folks coming up with these programs and things of that nature? It's really to help people get on the track, right, to building that generational wealth, get in the game, if you will. And at the end of the day, when you look at it, whenever ownership is very important for a lot of different reasons, but when we're talking about communities, it's a good thing, right? It's a good thing to help people get in. So long and short, as far as the down payment assistance is concerned, step or question number two, Do I have to pay the money back? Okay. If it's a grant, great. If it's a loan, what are the terms? If it's a deferred loan, what are the terms? If it's a forgivable loan, how long must I keep this property? These are all things that you want to ask when making the decision on should you use down payment assistance, right? And then the third question, and this is a very important one: how long must you keep slash live in the home or loan? How long must you keep it? A lot of the forgivable loans, now that we're in this higher interest rate environment, I'm noticing a lot more that there's some type of time stipulation that one must live in the property for a period of time before a loan is forgiven. Again, great scenario, great situation. You just need to understand so that you have all the information that you need to make the proper decision for you and your family. Okay. So just to recap, 3 questions. What are the costs and or fees? Right? Do you have to pay the money back? And how long, pardon me, must you keep the loan or live in the property? And if you choose not to keep loan or live in the property for that period of time, what are the ramifications of that? Okay. So I believe if you ask and answer those 3 questions as you're putting together how you should move forward in either taking down payment assistance or not, those 3 things will help you make the proper decision so that you know what it is that you're getting into. That's the devil, right? The details that a lot of times aren't spoken about when it comes to these things. Hey, if you're in the state of Texas, right? That's the only state that I do down payment assistance in. Well, I'll take that back. I do it in Louisiana as well. Texas or Louisiana, and you're needing some help with down payment and or closing cost assistance, and you like to get approved and understand what it is that you're doing, love for you to reach out, hit the link tree, schedule an appointment. More importantly, submit a complete application so that when we talk, we can be very productive and not just busy, right? We can get you the answers that you need so that you can make your decision. So also, if you like to follow, you see the information below. I do want to add one bonus for you before we get out of here. And I think this is pertinent during the times that we're in, because it seems like everybody's, down payment assistance is on the forefront, okay, for whatever reason. When you're looking and doing your due diligence for down payment assistance, in my humble opinion, this is the maturation one should implement or go on when looking for programs, right? You always want to look at the local level first. Why? In my experience, in my education and studying and closing these loans on these different types of programs, the local level is going to give you the most amount of money, the most amount of grants, the freest amount of money. Okay. But it does come with more hurdles and hoops and limitations. But if you can go local city, county, that's typically the best type of program if you can meet the requirements for said program, right? From there, you want to go to your state level. Okay. And most states now, I mean, there's almost 3,000 different down payment assistance programs nationwide. And we lend nationwide, but again, Texas and Louisiana is where we focus on down payment assistance. But there's a ton of programs out here for you. So if you're one that has been dismayed about the down payment and or closing costs, don't be dismayed. Just do some due diligence, reach out, and there might be a program for you to help you overcome that barrier, right? But from there, then you want to go nationwide. There's a couple of nationwide products. And again, on the nationwide type or tip, if you will, those are going to be more encompassing of more people, but the cost and or the terms might not be as favorable as it would be on a state, a local and or state level. So there you have it, guys. There you have it. the 3 questions, and a bonus that you can consider use when trying to make the decision on if you should use down payment assistance. If you could get it, man. Don't let anybody shame you. We all at some point, some place, some time have gotten some type of help. So if you could use it, you understand it, and it benefits you. More importantly, it allows you to get into this game of residential real estate. I'm all for it. If we can help, reach out. So there you have it. My time is up, but I thank you for yours. Hey guys, as I always say, let's be good to one another. Let grace abound. And until the next time, peace. Y'all be blessed.